Join me as I dive deep into the real factors holding back America's economy and see if I can uncover the truth behind the numbers. When we talk about the states of America's economy, it's easy to get caught up in the headlines and the politicians' rhetoric. But I want to take a step back, explore what's really going on beneath the surface. There are underlying factors at play that are often overlooked, and it's time we shine a light. Income inequity is a major issue that's been plaguing our economy for decades. The gap between the rich and the poor is growing wider by the day. It's having a devastating impact on our economic growth. When the majority of the population is struggling to make ends meet, they can't afford to spend money on goods and services, which means businesses suffer and the economy stalls. Another significant challenge we're facing is education disparity. The quality of education varies greatly depending on where you live in the US and how much money your family has. This means that many people are being left behind, lack of skills, and they need to compete in the modern workforce and are subsequently left behind out of the economic loop. Job automation is also having a profound impact on our economy, with machines and artificial intelligence taking more and more jobs. Many people are finding themselves out of work or low skill, low paying jobs. This not only affects the individual economic prospects, but also has a broader impact on the economy as a whole. In addition to these challenges, we are facing the significant issue of aging population. This demographic shift implies that there are increasingly fewer individuals of working age who are actively participating in the workforce and contributing to the economy. As a result, the burden of our social system and economic framework is intensifying, leading to heightened pressure on the resources available to support the needs of aging demographic. This situation not only poses challenges for sustaining economic growth, but also raises concern about the sustainability of healthcare and pension systems, as the balance between those who are working and those who are retired become increasingly skewed. When we look at the stats, it's clear that just how widespread this problem are. For example, did you know that the wealthiest 1% of Americans hold over 40% of the country's wealth? Or that the majority of Americans can't afford a $1,000 emergency expense? These numbers are staggering and they highlight just how deep seated these issues are. Consider the education system. For example, in various regions across the country, many schools suffer from severe underfunding to the extent they struggle to furnish essential resources such as textbooks and qualified teachers. The ramifications of these funding shortages are profound as a result in millions of children being left behind in their educational journeys. These young learners are essentially set up to fail from an early age, deprived of the fundamental tools and support necessary for their success. This ongoing education disparity not only affects individual students but also has significant long-term consequences for overall economy, hindering growth and innovation as a less education workforce emerges over time. And then there's job automation. According to some estimates, up to 40% of the workforce could be displaced by automation in the next decade. That's millions of people who will be left without a job, and it's ticking time bomb for the economy. But amidst all this doom and gloom, there's a surprising insight that could change the trajectory of America's economy. If I told you that investing in early childhood education could have a massive impact on the economic growth, it's true. Studies have shown that for every dollar invested in early childhood education, there's a return of up to $7 in economic benefits later on. That's a staggering ROI. and it could be the key to unlocking America's economic potential. Imagine if we prioritized education, invested in our kids, and gave them the skills they need to succeed in this modern workforce. Imagine the economic growth that could be unleashed if we tapped into the potential of our youngest citizens. Tantalizing prospect, and it's something that we should explore seriously. So, to recap, we looked at the key issues holding back America's economy, from income inequality to education disparity job automation. We've seen the stats and we are explored the surprising insights that could change the game. It's clear that we need to take action and we need to take it now. Thanks for watching and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below and what you believe is holding back the economy.